Wanfo Buddhist Monastery, Nanxi, is located at a small agricultural town in southern Taiwan, which is a good and tranquil retreat for practicing holy life because of its being surrounded by a stream and mountains. The abbot, Venerable Shifazang, has set up his goal of life as becoming a scientist since childhood. Then his wish came true when he was admitted to the Department of Physics at National Shanghai University, Tainan, Taiwan. Meanwhile, he started to learn Buddhism and chanced to get instructions from various senior Buddhist monks. Having realized that only Buddhism can satisfy his quest for universal truth and meaning of existence, he decided to join the Sangha, monastic order, right after he graduated from the university and finished his military duty in 1987. Venerable Fatsang is leading the Sangha Forest Buddhist order, consisting of completely male practitioners who follow strictly the strict ancient Chinese monastic discipline convention that emphasizes incorporating spiritual cultivation into daily life. To guard religion, the ultimate human spiritual fortress, from being tainted by the unreasonable religious law, Venerable Fatsang led several times the demonstration against the negotiation with the Taiwanese authorities in the hope of maintaining religious autonomy and solemnity. As the 46th generation lineage holder in the Tiantai lineage, Venerable Fatsang designed the blueprint of the monastery and had it constructed according to the Lotus Sutra. The treasure pagoda is characterized by the bronze statue of the twin Buddhas, Prabhutarana and Sakyamuni, sitting side by side, illuminated by the technology of projection mapping. And it well demonstrates the inconceivable phenomenon in which the pagoda always emerges from underground whenever a Buddha is teaching the Dharma of the Lotus Sutra, serving as the witness to the truth of the Lotus Sutra. And this pagoda also becomes a lighthouse, giving warmth and direction to those who are spiritually lost in the darkness. The monastery occupies a great piece of land, which includes the main hall, the Hall of Avalokitesvara, and a well-equipped kitchen, and male and female dormitories that could accommodate hundreds of people. The most distinguishable place is a park characterized by Buddhist art, containing winding green paths and Zen atmosphere. The Rania Garden Retreat, affiliated to the monastery, is elegant and spectacular, containing a Vinaya altar, which is surrounded by pine trees waving in the summer breezes, and plum trees blossoming abundantly in the winter, and an ecological straw hut. Hence, Rania is a wonderful spiritual retreat for practicing mindfulness. Following the Buddha's instructions, compassion for benefiting all sentient beings, the monastery has planned on a regular basis an annual calendar of Dharma activities intended for giving the laity an opportunity to learn and practice the Dharma, so that even during their busy lives, the laity can take refuge in it for enhancing their spiritual cultivation. The Abbot Venerable Fatsang is a very popular invited speaker for Dharma talks and the Upadhyana at various commandment transmitting assemblies in Taiwan. He is also a popular teacher at various schools for enlightening them the meaning of life. He is also a very popular teacher for guiding the juvenile delinquents, and he is an advocate for deathbed relief sermons. Venerable Fatsang Dharma's promoting activities are rather international and multifaceted. Buddhists should need both the religious rites of the spiritual cultivation in the monasteries as well as the chances to practice compassion for all sentient beings. Cooperating with the government, Wanfo Buddhist Monastery established a charity to grant the laity the opportunities for donating and dedicating relief supplies and care to those most in need. By doing so, the laity can further realize the meaning of impermanence and consolidate their will for seeking detachment from the pleasures of life. To enable the charity to work independently and continuously, as well as to maintain the justice for both the society and the land and food security, Venerable Fatsang did fundraising from some local entrepreneurs to establish a pure social foundation and enterprise based on the Buddhist ideal of compassion, Wholesome Sharing Company Limited. All of its products are free from any kind of violence to all creatures, and the net income of Wholesome has always been completely appropriated for conducting social charity work. The Dharma is boundless. Following Venerable Fatsang's lead, the Sangha, monastic community of Wanfo Buddhist Monastery in Nanxi, Taiwan, are trying to honor the Buddha's teaching, practice, and Pure Land lineage, and the Bodhisattva's way for achieving the principal objective of benefiting all sentient beings.